Hi everyone, we're going to do a two-column proof and prove that angle ABD is congruent to CBD. So that means that we want to prove that ABD, this angle, is congruent to CBD, this one. So these angles B. Alright, so the first thing I want to do is write down the givens here. I know, given I have these marked, I know that AD is congruent to CD. So this is 1. And I also know that BD, this line right here is perpendicular to line AC. And that's all marked because of this line. It means it's perpendicular. So that is given based off the figure. Now what I want to do is prove the angles. So what I'm going to do for the second one, I'm going to state that angle ADB and angle CDB are right angles. And that's Theorem 3.9, stating if a line is perpendicular, then the angles to another line, then the angles are right angles. So that's that theorem. Then number 3, I'm going to write that angle ADB is congruent to angle CDB, and that's because all right angles are congruent because they're all 90 degrees, so that's congruent. All right, and then I'm also going to state, because I need this aside here, so if I split this up, then it would share this side here. So I'm going to state that BD is congruent to BD, and that's the reflexive property of congruence. And then let's see what else we can do. So now that we have this, and this is an angle here, we have side angle side. So based off my side angle side congruence postulate, my triangles are congruent. So I can say triangle ADB is congruent to triangle CBD. All right. Now, since the triangles are congruent, I can say that my angles are congruent. So finally, my angles, this part, my angle ABD is congruent to CBD. And I should have switched these around. So, no. All right, so I can say that because of corresponding parts of congruent triangles are congruent. So basically, if my triangles are congruent, then all the other parts are going to be congruent. Because you can put it on top of each other. I can fold this triangle over and make it fit this triangle. So these would be congruent. I'll put 3 here. These two angles would be congruent. I'll just mark these in blue. So those would be congruent. And that's it. Thank you. Have a nice day. Bye bye.